We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Here comes the rookie, Quinshon Judkins. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Greg Delpit up to make the play.
That's a gain of 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's caught. It's Evans. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, and 18, what's that? 11. Robbie.
Crowd begins with a pass. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play, It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
A second down throw for Stroud. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Stroud to throw here on first down. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, Stroud. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here we go.
18. Look hot, look hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Why, Tony?
Valdez-Scantling on the move. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
South. Hey, uno. 19 Texas.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Set. Go.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Room past the 20. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, cap. Let's go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards.
Crowd right. Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown Atlanta. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
18. That's it. 11. South.
Stroud to throw. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
27 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Look the hot.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Look the hot.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
To 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Mike, Tony.
Shaheed in motion.
19 Texas. 12.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He's going to try it here again. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Shaheed in motion.
Roger.
Another run here with Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now, Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Set. Cap.
The RPO, that one is complete. There he goes, up the left sideline. He's to the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Falcons looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Falcons. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18. That's it.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Wow, what's that? 18. 19 Texas.
Back to throw. Stroud moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Dolphins first down.
The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
All right.
A run here with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
They'll go again with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
On the run, here's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the give, it's Judkins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
5-9, 5-9. Hey, Cap. Go. Cap.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 6 yards.
Home troops right.
It's 4th down.
59. Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. Home troops right. Let's go. Hey.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Ram.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
46-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's out wide to Judkins. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Herbert again. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Herbert to the air again. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Falcons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted.
this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Go. Set.
On first down, Herbert. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Delta. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. On target, got it to McLaurin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
21. Set.
Herbert to the air again. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Judkins will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Already.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer.
Dolphins 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready. Run. Go, let's go. Set. Hey, Kaplan. Ready. Run. Set.
Herbert now on first down. He'll drop this one down to Judkins.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
380. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Five nine. Hey, go. Set. Let's go. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead.
Falcons 49, Dolphins 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They give to Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Here's 1st and 10.
South.
From the gun, here's Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look underneath for Hall. And they're going to have a first down and are well into field goal range. Mark it down at the 15. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit.
Dolphins 14. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Catholic. Go, let's go. Set. 12, 12. Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano sets to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
They put Wilson in motion. On play action. Stroud. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Miami.
They'll go play action with Stroud.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Stroud. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer.
Dolphins 21. Jack Fox.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. It's complete to Evans. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Crowd right, crowd. Hey,
First
go
and
lion,
10
lion,
at the
lion.
45-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Let's go.
Going on first down is Herbert. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Now Herbert again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
On the RPO, that one is complete. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Set. Let's go. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Set.
A run with Judkins. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Falcons stretch things out even further.
21. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
And the Dolphins
1st and 10 now from the 36.
a gain of 29 yards. First down.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now a 3rd and 2.
19 Texas.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hall. They will take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They put Wilson in motion.
Look at hot. 19 Texas.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Tony. South. Huggy. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
Dolphins first down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
All right. 118. What's that? Hey, south.
To throw, it's Stroud. Moving to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Look at hot. 19 Texas.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit.
56. Dolphins 28. Jack Fox sets to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, camp. 5-9. Go, let's go. Hey.
Herbert now on first down. Oh, he's going to find his running back, downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
29. And the Falcons, first down.
Crowd right. Set.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Pass right side. That is hauled in by Horton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Falcons. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
This one's crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Miami. Throwing is Stroud. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 more yards.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
17 yards. First down, Miami.
To throw is Stroud. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Miami. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer.
63. Dolphins 35. Jack Fox set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
59.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. To the left side and is caught by Horton. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And is going to set up second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On play action, it's Herbert. Down the field, it's Evans. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Set. Grenade it.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Back to McLaurin, they connect again. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
Herbert to the air again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Falcons
still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Herbert to the air again. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down.
Ready.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third
Hey, Catholic.
and 2.
Crowd right. Set. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Flush to his right. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 11.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
South. Alert the hot. Nike Texas.
Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. Back to throw. Stroud. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Pushed out to his left. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Swap. Nike Texas.
Here's Stroud. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
All right. 18. What's up? Hey! Under. Buggy.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again. It's second and 10. They put Wilson in motion.
18. Hey, uno. 11. Why Tony? Hey, south.
A second down throw for Stroud. He's got it at the 7. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
380. Run. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 380. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Set.
Herbert now on first down. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be second down.
Go. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Don't worry. Out to the right. 18. What's that?
On first and 10, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Owens.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Herbert now on first down. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard
Throwing,
line.
Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
77. Dolphins 42. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Shaheed in motion.
18. What's that? Hey, uno.
On second down, Stroud. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. No more. 18.
To throw, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
Falcons 84, Dolphins 42. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. One final play. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So